Presidential hopeful Rick Santorum, a staunch opponent of gay marriage, launched a bold new coalition today called Americans Protecting Marriage from Homosexual Jerks Like Nicholas Fuentes. In an interview with the Boston Beacon, Santorum said, quote, gay men like Nick Fuentes are endangering the institution of marriage in this country by breaking the hearts of men who have done nothing but love them with their entire souls just so they can run off with some stupid muscle-bound slut. For some insight, we're joined by Piper Cahill. Piper, welcome.
Hi, thanks, Andrea.
All right, Piper, who is Nicholas Fuentes?
Well, Andrea Fuentes is a personal trainer from Philadelphia who became engaged last night to his boyfriend, backup dancer Mario Wiseman, after what seems to be a whirlwind 3-week romance.
Okay, so is Santorum making an example of them because of the haste of their engagement?
I think so, because it demonstrates the disregard for the sanctity of marriage.
I see. Well, he's certainly being very aggressive. Just look at the barrage of tweets that he's written today.
Right. For instance, Fuentes, he tweeted, quote, gay marriage isn't natural, and you know what else isn't natural? Getting engaged to someone just because he has nice pecs.
Okay. Now, some critics are going to accuse homosexual jerks like Nicholas Fuentes of trying to stir up a hot-button topic to distract voters from the real issues. Is that what's happening here?
No, Andrea, I don't think he's doing that.
Okay.
When he gave a speech in Ohio earlier this morning, you could tell how deeply he cares about the issue. He just cried silently at the podium for 15 minutes straight and then locked himself in the bathroom for several hours.
Okay. Now, it goes without saying that gay advocacy groups are probably quite angry about this initiative, right?
You know, one might think that, but they aren't. We have a video released from Tim Hobart of the Freedom to Marry organization.
All right, let's take a look at that video.
While we may disagree with Mr. Santorum's views on gay marriage, we can definitely understand where he's coming from on this. You know, many of us were in the club that night and think Nick acted like a real bitch. We don't know what he's doing with Mario.
Very interesting. Any clue about how much this might affect like Nicholas Fuentes' poll numbers?
Well, you know, we've seen this sort of strong stance on a micro issue make a big difference in a campaign.
Well,
you might remember that Fuentes got a big jump when he came out as pro-choice in cases where a love child could be a political liability.
That's right. I remember that one. Well, Piper, as always, thank you for your insight. Okay, now it looks like Jason Copeland has a breaking update on this story. Let's go to the 2012 Democragrid. Jason.
Yes, Andrea. According to sources in Pennsylvania, Santorum was so distraught about the issue of gay marriage that just minutes ago he threw himself off these rocky cliffs on the coast of Lake Erie.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, he's okay. He was rescued by some local fishermen, but apparently they heard him scream, quote, Nick Fuentes, you'll be sorry you ruined something so beautiful, right before he jumped.
And I assume by something so beautiful, he was referring to the institution of marriage.
Yeah, I assume so.
All right. Thank you so much, Jason Copeland in the Democragrid. Moving on. Could Nicholas Fuentes dropping poll numbers be linked to the weird fingerless gloves he's been wearing everywhere?